Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. We're very pleased to have you here with us. We have, I think, a great agenda for you today, part of Cloudforce Tokyo, to share with you the trends and amazing momentum of cloud computing. We're very excited to see cloud computing really have tremendous momentum globally and especially in Japan. And we have some exciting announcements about Salesforce, including Chatter, and we'll be sharing that with you today, including some great customer examples. So I want to talk to you about Chatter because it's one of the most exciting things that we've launched. I've been with the company for 9 years, so I've seen tremendous growth. I've seen all these new applications that we've brought to market, but Chatter by far is the most exciting because it brings collaboration to people, brings collaboration to companies, and it makes collaboration to the applications. Why is it important? Because I myself know what the issues are today with a company with 4,000 employees, how difficult it is to stay aware of the information. There are so many people, there's so many documents, there's so much data in companies today. If you think of all the applications and servers, there is a whole amount of information that is there in the company, but it's very hard to access. So it's very hard to take advantage and leverage and get benefit and productivity from all that information because it's impossible to manage, impossible to access and find. So too often, that lack of access to that information creates problems in your business. For example, you may not know that someone else in the company has a very good relationship with one of your potential customers until after you've lost that deal, because you were not able to know that connection, that network. You may actually know about a price change or some changes to inventory, not until after sending a proposal to the customer that you now can no longer deliver on. Or you might have some information about a problem with a customer that is not delivered to you fast enough, and therefore you're not aware of that issue, you can't resolve it, and you lose that customer. So it's very important today in a real-time world where your customers, where people expect real-time feedback, real-time response, to make sure that you have access to the information, that you leverage the information. So why is it that that's so difficult? Because the current collaboration tools really have not kept pace with the real-time environment, with the push technology, with the mobile environment, because many people are on the road, so how do you get that information when you're traveling? Microsoft SharePoint has been used to share information, but I talk to companies and they say we have over 1,000 SharePoint databases. So now there's a problem of finding which SharePoint database the information is in. So there needs to be a different way, a better way for people to share information. So again, Salesforce looked at the consumer world, just like we saw Amazon and eBay give some interesting ideas on a new paradigm, which we called cloud computing for applications. Now we're seeing that same user paradigm shift in the consumer world, where Facebook and Mixi have already found a way to collaborate, to provide people a way to share information with status updates, with profiles, feeds, and filters, making it very easy for information that you want to come to you. So on Facebook, the insights do come to you. You can say what you are interested in, what people you want to follow, and that information is then delivered to you in real time. So many people said that the Facebook user interface and paradigm have allowed them to reconnect with people, to find connections that in the past they were not even aware of anymore. And as you see, some people find that they find out more about their employees and their friends and their, in some cases, children from Facebook rather than what they know in a day-to-day life. So we've gone more and further than just allowing people to collaborate. With Chatter, we've enabled applications to be Chatter-enabled. So not only can you collaborate with people, but the documents and applications are part of that collaboration. And that's a very powerful concept to understand that now, when a customer service issue, for example, goes from green to improvement, because now when I say I'm going to meet someone, people can share with me information about what they know, maybe about that company or about that individual. When my profile says where I went to school and where I worked, now automatically when someone is selling to someone that has the same educational background, and may have worked for one of the companies I worked at, it now connects me with that person. So it makes all the information in Salesforce, all the terabytes of information that people have in their enterprise, and makes that part of the collaboration solution. So the Chatter Collaboration Cloud brings to the enterprise the profiles to make sure you know who people are, where they've gone to school, all the status updates of when things are changing for people personally, for applications, enabling groups and filters in order to segment the information, tying into applications. Salesforce applications are now automatically Chatter enabled, including our integration with Facebook, Twitter, and Mixi, now making external applications part of our collaboration as well. But to give you a real flavor for what that's like, I can share with you, look at the broad use of Salesforce from the standpoint of our beta program. We have close to 500 companies that are already using our Chatter product in a beta environment. Large companies that are using it throughout their enterprise. They found this to be the tool that has enabled them to find nuggets of gold, information that has made them more productive. And in Japan, we've now made it available as well. We have close to 25 companies that are part of the beta program of Chatter collaboration in Japan today.